Okay, this is going to be the rest of the day 2 video. Sorry, I ran out of time. All right. Now they're telling me I've got 3 zeros, degree 3 with 24. So here's how this is going to start out. A little different than the other one. Okay. X minus 4, x minus 2, x plus 1. Now, you don't have to create an additional factor, okay, because I've got 3 factors, 3 degrees. Now, what I have to do, it says f of 0 equals 24. So what I have to do, got to do a couple things. First, I'm going to put a little letter A there. And so what has to happen is I'm going to put a 0 in for all of those, okay? So I got 0 minus 4, 0 minus 2, 0 plus 1, okay? So that's going to be negative 4, negative 2, 1. If I multiply those, that's 8a, okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to set that equal to what I'm trying to find there, okay? And that a, if I divide that, would be 3, okay? Now I'm going to hold on to that for a second. Now, what I want to do is I want to multiply these factors out. That's what standard form means. I'm going to show you a fast way to do that. So we're going to do a box first with the first 2. You can do it in any order, it doesn't matter. This is going to be x squared minus 4x minus 2x plus 8. And that's going to combine to x squared minus 6x plus 8. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply the last one. I'm just going to put that down the side like this, okay? So x times x squared, x cubed, x times this, negative 6x squared, x times that is 8x, 1 times that is 1x squared, 1 times that is negative 6x, 1 times that is 8. Okay, and so what I have is I've got 8x, or I got x cubed minus 6x squared plus 8x. Oops, sorry, that's not right. Hold on. Combine that, I get minus 5x squared plus 2x plus 8, okay? And so the idea is I want to take this 3 and now multiply it by all of these. So I got 3x cubed minus 15x squared plus 6x plus 24, okay? And what that does is it keeps the same solutions, but think about what if I put 0, 0, 0, 0, calculate that, I would get 24. So that is a little trick to be able to get the polynomial there. Okay, let's do another one of those. All right, so I start out, I got x plus 5, x plus 4, x minus 2, and they're telling me I need this to be 80. So I'm going to put a there. So that's going to be 0 plus 5, 0 plus 4, 0 minus 2. Okay? So that's going to be 5, 4, negative 2. If I multiply that, that's going to be negative 40. All right, so negative 40a equals 80. So a is going to be negative 2. Okay? So I'm going to, that's what my scalar multiplier is going to be. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and multiply these. Okay? X plus 5, x plus 4. That's x squared, 5x, 4x, and 20. Okay, so that's going to be x squared and 9x plus 20. I'm just going to multiply one more time by x minus 2. Okay, so that's x cubed minus 2x squared plus 9x squared minus 18x plus 20x minus 40. Okay, so when I combine my like terms, I got x cubed plus 7x squared plus 2x minus 40. Now the scalar does not change the solutions, it just changes basically the coefficients. So I got, my function is going to be negative 2x cubed minus 14x squared minus 4x plus 8. And that should make sense because if I put in, okay, if I put in the 0 in for x, that should cancel those all out, okay? All right. Okay, it should cancel those all out and you get 80. Okay, that's going to be my answer. Okay, so you guys go ahead and practice those 2. All right. Now it says write the polynomial least degree the coefficients, okay? So what this means is I have a conjugate, okay? All right? So I want to create two things, okay? X plus, all right, 5 minus 4i, okay? All right? I want to create x minus 5 minus 4i, okay? Now, I think to make this easier on yourself, what you should do is figure out what these things mean. So this would be x plus 5 minus 4i. This one would be x minus 5 plus 4i. Okay? All right? And this is going to be x plus 2. All right? Now, I'm going to go ahead and multiply those because that gets a little bit more complicated. So x plus, right, x minus, so you can do this just like this. Okay? X times x is x squared. That'd be negative 5x. This would be 4ix. This would be positive 5x. This would be negative 25. This would be positive 20i. Okay, this would be negative 4ix. This would be positive positive 20i, and this would be negative 16i squared. Now, some of these are going to cancel out. Gone, 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 gone. Okay? This would be negative 16, negative 1, so it's going to be positive 16. So what I get out of this whole thing is I get x squared plus 40i. Back up here real quick. Hold on, that's not right. Let me back up real quick. I got a sign mistake here. Hold on. Right concept, wrong signs. Hold on. Okay. So, with conjugates, if this is one solution, this should be the other solution, okay? So, what that's going to be is x minus 4 minus 5i. Move that over, it's x minus 5 plus 4i. Okay, so the whole thing moves over. Now, what I would do is I would make this, turn this into x minus 5 plus 4i. I would turn this into x equals x minus this minus 4i. Okay? All right, let's see if that works out now. Okay, x squared minus 5x, okay, minus 4ix minus 5x plus 25 plus 20i plus 4ix minus 20i minus 16i squared. Okay, now, a bunch of stuff cancels out. This goes away, this goes away, this goes away, this goes away. And what I have, that's going to be negative 16 and negative 1, which is positive 16. Okay? So what I have here is I have x squared. These would combine to minus 10x. These would combine to 41. All right? And then I'm going to have x plus 2. I'm going to multiply those. Okay? X cubed minus 10x squared plus 41x plus 2x squared minus 20x plus 82. So if I go to combine my like terms, I got x cubed minus 8x squared plus 21x plus 82. Okay, all right? So what you should do, make the conjugate and then bring them all over if it's that, and then I would convert them, because remember that's probably the fastest way to do this. Let's double check this real quick. All right, so I got, hold on. That's right. Okay, so let's do this one. So my other answer here is x equals negative 8 plus I. Now I'm just going to move these over, and the fast way to do that is this. Okay, then I'm going to rewrite these. That's now going to be positive 8. It's going to be positive I. That's going to be x positive 8. That's going to be negative I. And so what I want to do is I want to do a big box multiplication. This would be x squared. This would be 8x. This would be ix. This would be 8x. This would be 64. This would be 8I. This would be negative ix, negative 8I. And this would be negative I squared. Now, what's convenient is this goes away. This goes away. Negative I squared, that's like negative 1. Negative 1, negative 1, that's going to be positive 1. So what I'm going to have here is I'm going to have x squared plus 16x plus 65. This is just going to be x minus 3. This is going to be x cubed plus 16x squared plus 65x. This is negative 3x squared, negative 48x. 65 times negative 3, negative 195. So my function here is x cubed plus 13x squared plus 17x minus 195. Okay. And that would be my answer. Okay? All right, so a little bit of calculation stuff. Go ahead and practice those on your own.